Alright. I say we play the level Metropolis because this is one where most action is at. And I'm gonna play on normal because that's the medium difficulty, it's the most balanced. But don't expect me to last long because I haven't played this game in a while and I don't know how hard it was. So let's just see. I don't know how long I'll last. So when you start a level you get the plot. Yeah, there is actually a plot to this game. And you can read it. I would recommend playing the single player first anyway, if you really want the plot. Otherwise, just spawn and kill shit. You have hints, enemy data. If you kill an enemy, he will be seen here with his point value, his abilities, and all that. And here's your list of weapons. Well, we have quite a few. We have knives, a pistol, pump shotgun, double barrel, and so on. I'll show you. Oh, and we spawn with a bunch of enemies already in front of us. Very good. Ow. Alright, let's kill them. This game does not kid around with its gore, I can tell you that. Alright, this is a Thompson assault rifle, which is probably my favorite weapon. It has a lot of ammo, doesn't need to reload. Yep, no reload of this game. Those were headless kamikazes. NARS, Biomax. As you can see, there's a lot of enemy types in this game. But, unfortunately... I mean, okay. Let me put it this way. The second encounter, which was built on the same engine, and also had a lot of the enemies from the first game, included even more, making the game more challenging. But these ones, for new players, should definitely keep you busy for a while. There's flying harpies. What is this? Laser ammo? I can show you a laser gun. It's right here. There he is. This guy, he has a range attack that's very annoying. He's firing this homing projectile. I really gotta watch my ass right now. I can tell that I haven't played this in a while. I like the laser gun. It's very powerful, especially against these skeletons, which are just everywhere. You're gonna see these guys a lot of times. Scorpion. He has a machine gun, but that was the juvenile version. There's also an adult, which is red. The red one has the same weapon, but he can take a lot more hits. And one rule, which goes for pretty much every old school game: scavenge the area for weapons and items and ammo. So always have a good look around. You never know what you could miss. And in my opinion, the graphics are beautiful. This looks much better than the old game. Well, some of the textures seem to still be the same. It does look better. The kamikazes are very dangerous. You don't want those guys to get too close to you. Most of the other headless creatures are just pushovers. Yeah, that guy throws bombs, and he also explodes most of the time you kill him. Okay, quick rundown on weapons. Knife deals a lot of damage, but short range only. Pistol, double pistol, infinite ammo, but has to reload. Pump action shotgun, fires one shot and needs to reload. Or like, no, you have to pump the gun. Then you have a double. Twice the firepower, but has to manually reload after every shot. Very powerful against medium enemies. Thompson, good against everything except large enemies. Rocket launcher, I don't think I need to go into that. Fires rockets at a relatively high rate of fire. Can deal a lot of damage, but watch for splash damage, it's gonna roast you. Nade launcher does about the same damage, but works differently. Whoa! Oh yeah, watch for grenades. And I got a laser. There's more weapons, there's at least one more, but I don't have that right now. So that's quite a few to choose from. You have to find out what suits your style of gameplay. The game usually does give you enough ammo to use whatever you want most of the time. Most of the time. That's an adult scorpion. We're gonna need something big for this guy. Down he goes. And that's a large biomech. That is a very dangerous opponent. It's usually a waste to use with some of the small guys, but it's fun. It's just supposed to be a demo anyway. Yeah, this game's gory, so that's definitely one thing going for it. This Biomech, oh god, if he hits you, you're toast. Those rockets do a lot of damage, so don't let him hit you. But the game does look very like a mindless shooter. There is some thought and strategy for it. The way you approach the enemy waves is how you beat the game. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Picked up some health. It was the best health item in the game, giving you plus 100, no matter how much you have. Unless it's maxed out already. The Thompson has good range, high accuracy. However, against large targets like this guy, I wouldn't use it. The laser is much better for that. It may not be a hit scan weapon, but it still hits him pretty good. These skeletons will be the bane of your existence for the early levels, I can assure you that. More of these guys, they kind of act like snipers. However, if you actually do get close to them, they will bitch slap you. Big time. And keep in mind, the amount of monsters in this game is relatively tame to the others, so... If you want a full experience, I recommend getting both the HD games for $20 each, as far as I remember, which is a fair price. Think about it. You pay 3 times as much as for your annual Call of Duty, so I say that's a very fair price. If you never had the originals, then the HD pack is definitely worth considering. So you get not just get a good game from the past, but you also get it in a much better version. Armor. I don't think I need to explain what armor does. Also, have a look around. The game is full of secrets. Like many old school shooters, there's hidden passageways, hidden health items, hidden guns, all that good stuff. So, if you're a treasure hunter, you'll be busy for a while trying to find all the secrets. And there is a lot. Bullets. That actually triggered some monsters. That's something the game does. If there's a lonely health item that only does very little, usually it is a trap. But in this case, I was able to fend off the attackers. This is something especially this game and the second encounter do. Alright. This game also is regularly on sale, so if you think $20 is too much, well, just wait on Steam for it to go on sale. I saw it being sold for $5. You might get lucky eventually. And if I make this game look easy, I could explain it by saying I played Serious Sam all the time before I did this demo, so I'm kind of warmed up with it. But the controls are sweet, very smooth. Graphics are amazing, sounds good. I really have no complaints of this game. Of course, now I already have all of the good guns, except for the biggest one. So, of course, the game is a bit easier. Well, however, if you really want, in my opinion, the best game of the series, get Serious Sam 3. It's basically the same as this, plus a couple modern day elements and very slightly improved graphics. But it's hardly noticeable, to be honest. And I'm being shot, I don't know from where. There's a scorpion. Oh, there he is. Okay, we've got 5 more minutes. Oh, I forgot to mention, I don't have a minigun, which is, of course, the most badass weapon in the game. But trust me, it's good. Wow, whoa, whoa. It's getting hot here. I actually have to watch my health right now. Damn it, they're firing at me from all directions. Oh, another thing. I believe on easier difficulty, you don't get splash damage from the rockets, so feel free to use them from whatever angle and range you feel comfortable with. And I'm dead. Well, yeah, that happens. But the good thing is, it automatically saves you progress with checkpoints. Of course, you can also save manually, if you want that. So, yeah, that's it. And it also has achievements. But they're hard to get, and most of them are multiplayer oriented, or just very hard to do, like beat the game on serious difficulty. A few people actually make that. I won't be one of them. I know that much. Or extremely hard ones, like complete the Metropolis level, the one we're currently on, on serious difficulty, without loading. That means don't die. If you gotta load once, you don't get it. And that kind of stuff. Perform 100 rocket jumps. I would not recommend that on normal or higher, because you actually take damage from your own rockets. It's more like a desperate maneuver, and I don't really know a whole lot of spots where it's really that useful. There's also obscure ones like drown an enemy, which is really hard to do. That was part of last year's summer challenge on Steam. So yeah, that's basically it. So I can recommend this game if you are into old school shooters. It definitely needs some thought, despite its mindless slaughtering. My recommendations would go like this. If you have the money, go for Serious Sam 3, the newest one. It works just as well as this one does, but in my opinion it's even better. Slightly. Just slightly. I love these old ones a lot, but I say the new one is a little bit better. If you want budget, you can get for the same price of $40, you can get both the first encounter HD and second encounter HD. The second encounter is basically this game, just with more enemies and a bit of a more varied environment. And it certainly throws a lot more monsters at you. So that's Serious Sam. I hope this is a game that you would consider. Personally, it's easy to set up a game and invite friends, just having a good time. You can customize the game whatever way you want. So you can make it so easy that nothing can touch you, or you make it so bloody hard that it will kick your ass. I just played on normal, so obviously I can't stay in the line of fire all the time. But it doesn't kill you right away. I would put it this way. However, beating the game on that difficulty is not that easy. As you've seen, I just died. I mean, okay, I wasn't really trying that hard, because I have to comment on everything at the same time, and it kind of makes it a bit more difficult. But that's basically how it is. And I hope you liked this demonstration, and you can decide whether or not to get this. Again, if the money is too much, there is sales times on Steam where you might be able to pick it up for a little less, up to 75% off sometimes. So maybe you're lucky. There's also indie games like side scrollers and that kind of stuff, but I would only look into those if you're really liking these. Serious Sam is best as a first-person shooter. So anyway, that's Serious Sam. Thank you for listening. Stay serious.